So I've noticed that like all of our stream teams are pretty small. Like, I mean, you see these stream teams that have like hundreds of members. Like, what do you guys make of this? Is it like, is this intentional that we all small stream teams? Like, do you think that big teams are effective?
Yeah.
If you guys are on a stream team, all right, here it's the 2 pizza rule. This is the thing. It's called the 2 pizza rule. All right. And they use this in like, corporate jobs, all over the place, where it's if a team is bigger than what 2 medium-sized pizzas could feed reasonably. All right. I know I could eat 2 medium-sized pizzas, but all right, standard human standards. Then what happens is at that point, it becomes A, extremely unwieldy, and B, you start forming cliques within that. It's human psychology at that point. The 2 pizza rule is so freaking important. And right now, Wick is at 10 streams and 12, 13 members. We're hitting that point. If you expand past that point, that's where you start getting major schisms in your community. Now, cliques aren't terrible as long as there is cross communication still. Cliques where you can prefer to hang out with certain people, whatever.
Sure.
That's okay.
That's sort of like a natural kind of deviation, but that's
it's human psychology.
It just has, yeah.
And so it's just
you don't want
gigantic groups are so unwieldy.
You don't want high school lunchroom. That's what you or middle school lunchroom. I mean, I don't know, it depends on where you fit in that spectrum.
Yes, and
your experience. And that's what you don't want is like this group is the cool, and then like those people feel on the outs, whether or not they actually are. Those things get troubling and problematic. So I'll say on this specific subject, my team, the flagship, made a huge accommodation for me that hurt them, benefited me, which in turn benefited them as bringing me on board was a thing. And this was the time of their meeting. Now, Lowco knows this well about me. My schedule, I just woke up before this stream started. I'm late nights, right? I stream until the early morning. I've been like this for a long time. Before this, I was an artist and I would paint until the sun would come up. That's just kind of who I am. They were almost all on the East Coast meeting in the morning. So it was like right in the middle of my sleep was their meeting before they brought me on board. And I was like, that's the only hindrance right now is that I literally cannot make these meetings. They all double meet. They kept their original meeting time and added another meeting just for me.
Nice.
which only recently I've been like, we should probably move our meetings around so that you guys don't have to meet literally twice a week. That's way too much. That is way too much. It's even a bit much for me having to meet once a week because of all the other obligations that I have, all the other meetings that come in and all of the intense streaming and all of the management and trying to eat a meal here and there. That is one of the challenges of having a larger team, which we don't have, fortunately. It sounds like none of us here have the size of team where you never be able to accommodate everybody.
Or we got lucky. Yeah. I mean, we have 12 people. I mean, honestly, 14 people that
it's growing.
That 14 people. Yeah, right. So it's 10 casts, 12 casters, 2 staff. So we have 14 people that need to meet once every 2 weeks. And somehow we got a time that works. We get an hour. And that way, we used to have, like Mark said, like we used to have like the 3-hour meetings and stuff like that. And then it got to the point where it's just like, guys, we gotta stay focused. We gotta have an agenda when we meet, and we need to crank through it. No extraneous bullshit. Because people have streams. Like Domestic Dan goes the minute until his stream in the morning on Saturdays.